Hey guys, what's up? So let me put my webcam right here, which I use as my Oh, it fell! Yay! That's a good thing. Everyone knows that falling is an amazing thing for webcams. It fell on my feet, seriously. So today what we're going to do is I have Smash up here, and I don't know why I do. I didn't really do anything, so I really don't need to save anything because I didn't really do any changes to my Smash, which is my web browser. There will be a link in the description for Smash to download the newest version of it, and there probably won't, but there might be a link for the older version of it, which is there's 1.0.1 and 1.0.0. As you could see, as you know, 1.0.1 did a whole bunch. It added like 3 or 4 updates on it. So this is how to make a login screen. There's going to be a whole bunch of new coding content on my channel. Minecraft lovers, just give me a week and I'll be done. This is coding week, I guess. But I might do a Minecraft video after this, just to hold you guys over. So this is going to be login screen. I'm going to teach you guys how to make a login screen in Visual Basic 2008. Could work. It works in 2010, and it might work in 2005. It might work in 2003. Don't know. So you get this form. You don't want it to be. And you can make it as long as you want. I'm just going to make it like that, so that it's a nice little square, pretty even. Make it a little shorter. By doing that. I don't really care. Alright, so, you're going to want to take the text and make it, I don't know, login screen. You can use this, like, whenever you log in correctly, you can make it open the internet, or a good thing is, like, an Office Word file, or a Notepad file, or just have a message box. That, yeah, probably a message box would be best. It pops up a message box that has all your passwords on it, so that you can't forget it, and, that's a really good thing that you can do. So what you're going to want is you're going to want to have 3 buttons all right next to each other. Alright, and this doesn't look very even. Screwball. There we go, and I'm going to move this in a bit. Alright, so you just need 3 buttons, 2 labels, just like that, doesn't really have to be perfect, and 2 text box, right there. And you're just going to want to move it just like that, and then stretch it, and then the same thing on each side. Whoops. And then you're going to want to go here and go to your label and make the text, enter your user name here. And you can move it over if you want to. I'm going to move it just like that. And I'm going to do the same, put it right there, and I'm going to put in enter your password here, and then move it over just like that, so that it's pretty even, it looks nice. And I'm gonna move these up a little, and this was moved over there. So then we're going to move these buttons up just like that. Now we're going to go to our text, and we're going to change the text. I'm just going to make sure my audio is on. Yes, it is. You're going to want to change the text to log in. Wait. Log in. Alright, and if you can guess what these other 2 are, I bet you won't be able to, though. They're going to be checks. Like, for instance, this one will be, whoops, check password. Meaning, if you were to click on this, it would check to make sure your password is correct. So what we're going to do is we're going to to make these two a bit bigger, just like that. Whoops. You can make the texts whatever you want. You don't have to put the check passwords and stuff. We're going to do that last, so the people who don't put it in have a little bit of a... There, so now what we have a basic login screen. Now if we were to do this, I know most of you are saying right now, but hang on, yeah, I know what I'm going to fulfill enter password here. These are going to be one of our passwords. Nothing happens. You want to know why? Because these are blank buttons. I call them BBs. These BBs do not do anything because the coding tells them to do nothing. Just be clicked and stand there and be pretty and have text on them, some colorful text. And these ones don't have any codes. They're just told to sit there and do it and wait till these guys do all the work. But these guys don't have any work to do. They haven't been given anything, so they just sit there and be clicked and stand there and be pretty. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to code these buttons. I know, no one wants coding. Everyone wants this to work just by putting the text in. But, well, that's kind of what we're doing. We're just putting in the text in here in computer language, which we're putting log in and check the passwords, make sure they're correct in the computer. The if command, if textbox 1.text. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and check something real quick. It's always good to do this. Check to make sure that the first one is textbox 1. I go ahead and go down the name, which is textbox 1. Okay. Always good to make sure, just in case. Then you would have to flip the if it were incorrect, then you just take this one, put it there, like put it off to the side, and then take this one, put it up there, and then take the one that would be off the side back to where that is. So they're switcherooed. Or you could just switch around the coding, but that's hard. No one likes to do that. So you're going to put if textbox 1. You can double click the names. Like I'm going to double click text so I don't have to type it. If textbox 1, no one not text equals username or textbox 1 dot text. Oh no. Dot text equals admin then and also the and also means that it's switching. Well, this is what it means something in computer, but basically what it's doing is it's now right there you did if textbox1.text equals username or textbox1.text equals admin. This is going to be pretty long because I'm going to explain these for beginners, as I barely know I don't know a lot of coding, but some people don't. I made all this coding myself. I want you guys to know that, like on the internet, I learned what that parentheses meant text and stuff, but really I didn't. I made up the coding myself. So basically, what you're telling it is if textbox1.text equals the text username. So that means if you were to put username in the in this text box, and if we were to finish it, then that would be a correct username. Or now when you box1.text equals admin, that means that also you can put also, just in case you forget username, you can put admin there for the second username. And also, you're not on or anymore, because if you were to put or, that would be correct because it's not textbox 1 anymore. You're going to and also, and you're changing from username to password. Now it's putting in the coding to make sure that the password is correct. Right now, we're done with the coding for username. So textbox 1, the first text box, is done. So the username text box is over. And also means now we're switching to the password coding. The second text box, to make sure that's correct. And if you already knew that, I'm sorry. Just need to do that. And also text box 2 dot text equals password or text box 2 dot text. Oh no. Equals another password. I don't know. Your password here. Your password. Then now you're telling it that you're done with the coding. Now you're telling it what to do if all of that is correct. If you have a correct password and a correct username, you're telling it then, and then now you can do one of two things. You can type in message box, and Windows made it a little easier. Now you can type in it's abbreviated. Message is abbreviated instead of MESSAGE. It's MSG. Then MSG box, message box. You can go ahead and type in message box, but you don't have to. It does the same thing. And then you're going to want to put in parentheses. And then this is extremely important. You don't just put blah, 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 and it's going to say that. You have to put in text, because otherwise it's just going to take that into coding. Because text, parentheses means coding. Just you all need to know that parentheses means coding, or parentheses means text. And no parentheses means coding. Alright, so then you're going to put correct login. And then end the statement, and end that, end it with that. The end of parentheses. So you're ending the, thing. So now if we were to go here, and we were to go here, we have it now. No, wait, we're not finished yet. For the people that aren't putting the check password and check login, we're not finished yet. Sorry, my dog is barking. So what you're going to do, is you're going to want to go to enter your username here. First off, just click on the form. Go down to it's not here. I guess it's not with forms. Click on pretty much your first label, and click on Anchor, and do that little drop down list right there, and anchor it everywhere, meaning make sure every spot is this grayish color. And do it with your text box. Do it with everything except for the form, because I'm pretty sure the form expands with it by default. But if I'm wrong, then I'll have to look for Anchor. But I did not see it on first glance, and it doesn't really take me that long to see it. It should be like in the layout. I don't think the form has layout because it's stretchable and stuff. Now, if you mess up in the anchoring, then stuff is going. The things are going to get really huge. What's going to happen is they're just going to really take up like half the thing. If you were to check out a video, I'll have a link in the description for it. My part 1 of making an internet browser, you'll see what happens. These things, like, they get whoom, and you could go ahead and watch that, and it also shows you how to make an internet browser. There'll be a link in the description for that also. And if not, then the video must be new, because I'll do it straight after it's uploaded. And if not, then just check out my channel. It'll be like one of the newest videos I have, because I just got done with them. I just uploaded the second part of it today, and this is the first part, and I uploaded that yesterday. So anyway, now you want to go here. Oh yeah. Oh, never mind. There will not be a link in the description. Well, there will, but not for this reason. Look, it just does this. Takes up a lot of space, and you don't want that. I think I just didn't anchor these. I don't think I did. No. Alright. Don't anchor these, I guess, to the bottom and here. I'm not sure. This is going to take a second for the anchoring to, sorry about that. Now, so login button. Alright. This is just going to be a program that you're going to have to leave it non-full screen. That's going to get kind of hard. You can customize it, I guess, but now we're going to see that it does work. This is for the people that are not going to put those two. Correct login. Check password. Of course, are just blank things that just sit there and do whatever. Now, if we were to change the password to my password, correct login. Now, don't think that I'm tricking you, because if you don't put in that... What? Yeah, this is a glitch, a bug that is wrong with my coding. If the username is correct, don't let anyone have your username, because if your username is correct, the login is correct. So, yeah, that's a bug with this coding. If anyone can help me out with this coding, that'd be awesome, because there's something wrong with this coding that I have created, and it just doesn't really work that... It's perfect, except for in this small little error bug thingy. I might put a MediaFire upload to this, and it'll probably be version 1, because I'll have two versions, version 1 and then the fixed version for this bug, because this is a big bug. If someone were to log in with the incorrect password, they would see all your passwords. But, good thing is, this works. You put in admin, it's not correct. See, now there's something wrong with my login coding. Maybe I need to put or if. That might work. No, that is not going to work. I figured that it wouldn't work because there wasn't an end if. But, well, you're just going to have to work with that for now. Now, check password, easy coding. If text box, I'm going to go fast, so if text box 2.text, I'm not going to slow down. If text box 2.text equals password or text box 2.text equals my password, then message box correct login. Alright, and then that's all the coding for that, and you know what, I'm just gonna... No, you know what, it's too much of... It'd be easier. It's very similar coding for username, but I was going to copy and paste, but that'd take a lot of taking out and putting back in. If text box, you'd have to change every text box 2 to text box 1, then you'd have to change every parentheses. That would be 2 things already you have to do, or that would be something you don't have to do. Text box 1, then you'd have to change that dot text equals, and then you'd have to do that, change that, and then this is a big one, message box. Then you'd have to change correct. You'd have to change it from password to, you'd have to like exit out of it and go to put in username. So now we have a 99% working thing that has only a very small bug to it. You know, as you can see, if I were to log in with that, it does work, unfortunately. But good thing, check username, correct username, check password. It doesn't work because there's no password there. Now, if we were just typing something random, well, it doesn't fit the coding, so it does nothing. Now, another thing to expand the coding, but it wouldn't really do anything, it'd just be expanding it for no reason, is put else after this and then put then and then nothing, it would pretty much just tell it to do nothing, but in a coding sort of way instead of a blank sort of way. But that would just take a lot more, and correct username. But if we were to put password, it's correct username, correct password. Right? I'll take out username and check the password. Doesn't even do anything with TextBox 1. It has this thing. Even if this thing wasn't even there, this would still work. Well, actually no, because this one's name would change to TextBox 1, because there would be no TextBox 1. So couldn't be a TextBox 2 without a TextBox 1. I'm pretty sure. And you know, everything's pretty working, and this bug would be at least a little better if you had your password and it would log you in. But alright, so username, wait, admin, correct login, but let's take out this. Alright, well, you know what, I think I just found a fix to this. There we go. Just took out a lot of coding. Username does not work because, see, I don't see why it's logging you in, because there's nothing that says oh no. Well, I'd have to do that anyway. There. Now, username does not work. Admin, on the other hand, does work. Admin does not log you in, but yet again, if you have password in, it does log you in. So there, that's a fix to my coding error. It can't use username. I'm not sure, but maybe it clashes with the label or something. I'm not sure. Probably not, but you can't use username, so take out that. Hopefully you watched the rest of the video. Now, if we were to put just in the password, it doesn't work, but the password does check correctly. And of course, my password checks correctly, and it fits well with the correct username of admin, and logging in does not work with it. Alright, you know what? I'm fixing my little bug error thingy, little thingamabobber. I'm just gonna go to our passwords coding. You're not gonna want to have. You're just gonna want to have one password. That's the main little thingy right there. You're just not gonna. Oh, never mind. No. It was your password right there, but it's still a lesson to be learned. So let's go ahead and run this. This is dragging out really long just for a little simple thing. Username, password. Oh, yes, that's correct. I had to correct login. So there, that's a lot better. All the buttons now do something if you have a correct login. So, yeah, that's pretty much basic coding on telling things. I'm going to wrap this up. You can leave if you want to. But it's pretty much what you're doing is you're telling. This is basic on how to learn how to code. I'm learning how to code. This helped me a lot making this with my own coding. I'm going to help you guys make it so you guys can understand it. Make your own coding for this login screen. That'd be a good thing for you. Make your own new coding. And put it in a comment below if you think you found better coding that's easier than mine. And shorter. Don't make it longer. Like twice as long, well, it's not going to be easier. It might be easier, but something that's shorter and it works just as well. That bug that I had, I don't want that in there. If it has a bug, then it's not perfect. Because now mine is completely perfect. Tell me the coding for it. And just, copy and paste it, or put it in a video response below. And that would be helpful, because that would teach me that I didn't make the best coding in the world. But I think I did though. I think I did make the easiest to learn coding for this type of thing. It's easy. It's not complicated where you have like a whole bunch of like drop down menus with like change password. Now changing your password would be it's easy. Wouldn't be as hard in Notepad, because I have seen people do it in Notepad and I pretty much just copy and pasted their work, and I saw that it is not extremely hard. But in Visual Basic, the way that it works, I don't think you could, because you would have to change the input, and that barely even works in Notepad. So bye guys, I hope you liked this long video, and I'm doing a Minecraft video in a minute. Bye.